Welcome back to Watch UK, your go-to destination for transparency, accountability, and public rights. We're dedicated to shedding light on the truth behind police audits, public filming rights, and legal confrontations. If you care about holding authority accountable, hit that subscribe button now. This footage comes courtesy of Reggie Photo linked below. Be sure to support them. I end today's video. We're diving into an encounter at a busy station, where an innocent filmer is met with overbearing authority. Watch as this escalates from a simple recording to a tense showdown between personal freedom and police authority. Will public filming rights stand the test? Let's find out.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry? Sorry about that, yeah, sorry.
I'm only seeing if you're alright just with me filming through the window.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What is it you're filming?
No. Yeah, sorry about that.
Warm, yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
This is lovely.
Oh.
Go on, all this, mate. It's
You're not warm
warm,
in that.
Oh, yeah,
I just want to
exactly.
make sure you're alright, that's
Yeah.
all. I can see you filming.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What is it you're filming in the station?
Oh, just a station, you know.
Why though?
Yeah, sorry about that.
The scene starts calm, a person quietly filming through a station window. But as soon as the officer notices, the tension rises. The filmer repeatedly apologizes, but is it genuine concern or an attempt to avoid conflict? This is a critical moment, where a simple act of recording sets the stage for what's about to unfold. Public filming rights are hanging in the balance, and we're just getting started.
I know you keep saying sorry, that's fine, I'm just having a conversation.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. The station, you know.
Yeah, what for, if you don't mind me asking? No, you're in trouble. You're allowed to film in a station, I'm just asking what
No,
the
yeah,
purpose of it
sorry,
is.
that's what I mean, sorry about that.
Yeah, so like I said then, what is the reason for you filming?
Or just, you know, like, loop,
What's loop?
you know, like, loop.
I'm not sure.
The officer probes, asking why the filmer is capturing footage at a public station. The filmer stumbles, offering vague responses. Could this be a case of reasonable suspicion, or is the officer simply pushing for more information than necessary? Remember, in public spaces, filming isn't illegal unless there's specific cause, but here, it's all about control. Watch as the officer digs deeper into what should be a simple right.
Oh, that is sorry.
Like a, you know, loop recording.
Alright, so it just continuously.
Yeah, like,
records the
yeah,
same thing
just
over
like,
and over.
yeah, it's like, yeah, loop.
Like a time lapse kind of thing.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Just for that, it's just we end up asking, 'cause obviously it's a busy station, we want to make sure everyone's alright.
Yeah. Sorry about
What
that.
do you do with the video?
Sorry about that.
You don't have to keep apologising, I'm just...
I am, I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah? Where is it you're heading to then?
Sorry, I can't tell you that.
Why can't you tell me?
Secret.
Why is it a secret?
Sorry?
Why is it a secret?
I'm sorry about that.
As the officer continues, the filmer's anxiety escalates, and the officer pushes further, questioning the legitimacy of the filming. What is it you're filming? They ask. This push and pull dynamic is a perfect example of how power can shift in real time. The filmer's right to record in public is under direct scrutiny here, suggesting this could be a violation of their public rights.
Sorry. Just, you know, like a secret. Sorry about that.
Are you sure you're alright though?
Yeah.
Just keep on apologising.
Yeah, no, I just don't want to be in like the bad books, you know.
Right, okay, but you're just making me a bit concerned for you now.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that.
Again, you keep saying sorry, but I just want to make sure you're
a
alright.
dead apologetic guy, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't, you know.
Well, it's nicer to have someone being
Yeah,
apologetic.
so I'm really sorry about that.
Right.
You know.
Have you got any idea on you at all?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Alright then.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't usually.
Now, the situation gets personal. The filmer says it's a secret where they are headed, raising suspicions. Is this just a harmless bit of information, or is the officer now looking for reasons to escalate? When public filming meets questions about personal destinations, it's a slippery slope. Is this a legitimate inquiry, or are we seeing an overreach?
I mean, I do. Yeah.
Do you have anything that you need from Auditor?
No, like I
No?
say, just what I'm going to go
Right,
on.
what
You
I'm
know.
going to ask then is are you going to be travelling?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you got your train ticket or anything?
No, I've not bought one
All
yet.
I'll ask then is if you're going to be here, get your train ticket and then get on your way, because for us we have people coming through and they start filming and stuff, which like you say, you're allowed to film, but members of staff, members of the public get a bit concerned when filming and everything. We want to make sure that everything's alright.
Yeah, sorry about
Do you mind
that.
if I have a look at it at all?
No, thank you.
No?
No, sorry.
The officer's concerns continue, asking for ID, but the filmer refuses. This is a crucial moment. Does the filmer have to identify themselves, or is the officer going too far by demanding unnecessary details? In public spaces, you have the right to record, but the line between privacy and authority often gets blurred. Are we seeing a boundary being crossed here?
Sorry about that.
Where is it you're going to be heading to then?
I'm not sure yet. I just want to do a bit of filming, you know, on a loop.
Right, okay. Have you spoken to Network Rail at all? Just with you being
Well,
peeking through?
apparently I can get like a platform ticket, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I was
platform
going to
ticket.
say, instead of it doing it that way, because we want to make sure that obviously other members of the public don't get concerned.
Yeah, well, I just want to, before you carry on, I just want to say I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
I just can't, I can't stress as much
obviously-
as, you know, I'm really sorry about
Us
that.
working here, we
Yeah.
obviously want to make sure the members of the public feel safe.
Yeah, I won't
And
commit
then
any,
having
never
someone-
commit any crimes or anything like that, you know.
Now, the officer's tone softens as he tries to assure the filmer that his actions aren't illegal, but rather a concern for the public. This is a key moment, where authority figures often shift their approach to seem more reasonable, but the real question remains: how much of this is genuine concern, and how much is subtle intimidation? Let's see if this changes the filmer's reaction.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
saying, I'm not
I
saying,
don't know
I'm
what
just
to say.
No, I've got,
educating
like I
you,
say,
so
I've got to apologise.
When-
Just say I'm really, really sorry. Like, you know, just don't.
When we have members of the public though that come through
Yeah.
and they start filming everything, obviously have you
Yeah.
heard of like hostile reconnaissance or anything like
Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that. I won't do
we
it like
want to
that.
make
Like, you
sure
know.
that members of the public feel safe.
Yeah, 100%.
And
That's why I took my glasses off. You know, you can have like a eye conversation. You know.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Yeah, like I say, I
Make
can't.
sure though that other members of the public don't feel like
Oh
there's anything wrong.
no! I'm
So
not.
if you're not going to be travelling,
Notice how the filmer is now apologizing profusely, trying to defuse the situation. But could this constant apology actually show compliance under duress? The officer's reassurance may be a way to maintain control over a situation that could otherwise spiral out of their hands. A simple act of filming has now become an emotional exchange of power and vulnerability.
I'll ask you just to move on for a little bit.
No, 'cause
if
I'm
you're
about-
going to be coming back
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
travelling
just,
through, that's fine.
just,
But for now, just move on for us or...
No, I'm doing, you know, everything out of
Elsewhere in the city centre.
everything out of interest.
Pardon?
I'm just going to be doing everything out of interest.
Like what though?
Or just public, any public area. 'Cause I spoke to the police officer before, and he said you can actually buy platform ticket, and you can actually go beyond the barriers, and you know.
If you've got a ticket here and you're going to be
But
travelling...
he said it. But anywhere where it's publicly accessible, you can film all day.
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah.
For Network Rail private property, if you're going to have it on a tripod or anything, that's where you
No,
need to
no.
go.
As the conversation continues, we see the filmer trying to avoid conflict by suggesting they are only interested in filming the environment. But the officer remains persistent, asking about their intent. This is a pivotal moment where the filmer's public right to record is in direct opposition to the officer's judgment. Could this be a clash of public freedom versus authority control?
Oh no. Like I'm sorry about that. I would have, you know, if I had a tripod, like.
Yeah. Alright
Yeah,
then, mate.
like I
Well,
say.
for today, like I said, just be cautious of other people when they start seeing that. It can cause other
Yeah.
people a bit of
What we
concern.
don't want to make is for it to go into sort of any sort of like bylaw offences.
I can't hear you.
What we don't want is any sort of like bylaw offences. You know, like if members of the public feel harassed or
No, I'm not-
stressed by anything like
I'm not
that.
interested in buying any laws today, I'm afraid. It's
Well,
just
that's- It's alright then, mate.
The filmer's frustrations begin to show, but so does the officer's growing concern. Is the filmer truly doing something wrong, or are they simply being over-policed? The officer seems to be navigating between a legitimate concern for public safety and exercising authority beyond their scope. The line is becoming harder to draw, and tensions are rising.
It's all good.
No. So yeah, I'm
Alright then.
gonna get some more loops. You know, loops.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
like
that's
I
a
said,
nice dog over there, isn't it?
It's all good, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day.
So-
If you need anything, let us know.
Yeah, no, I'm totally fine. Sorry about
Oh,
that.
you better get your article away.
So guys, I've got to apologise. Sorry about that.
We're now at a boiling point. The officer warns the filmer about potential harassment claims from the public. But is this really about harassment, or about restricting public rights to film? The situation becomes a direct challenge to the filmer's right to document their surroundings freely. This is where the authority struggle is crystal clear: control versus rights. The filmer remains calm but insists they're just interested in filming. The officer, while still concerned about the public's reaction, ultimately backs down. However, there's still an underlying question: should the filmer have had to explain their actions so thoroughly? This encounter highlights the complexity of public space and authority, where even seemingly harmless actions can trigger escalations. In the final moments, the filmer walks away, leaving the officer behind. The situation, while defused for now, still leaves open the debate about what's acceptable when it comes to filming in public spaces. This is where we ask, did the officer remain fair, or was this an overreach of power from start to finish? This interaction escalates from a simple act of public filming to a tense showdown between personal rights and public safety concerns. It's a prime example of how authority figures can push the limits of their control when public rights aren't respected. Did the officer cross the line, or was this all within reason? Share your thoughts and subscribe for more breakdowns. This video is for commentary, educational, and public awareness purposes only.